Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is coming. It's very close to being released, but there's a problem. It's far from being the best movie in the franchise. Let's understand what's happening with this film and see if it has a chance of redemption or if it will be a complete failure. Let's dive in. Welcome back to Nerds Insights, your daily nerd news channel. If you're a fan of intelligent primates, you're a fan of Planet of the Apes and must be very excited about this new movie that's coming. However, it doesn't come close to the first films in the franchise, the ones that were iconic with Caesar. Everything indicates that this will be the weakest film in the franchise, both in terms of audience and box office performance and budget. Deadline has provided us with some information that we'll look at together and decide once and for all if this film will be a failure or a success. But of course, leave a like just to give us a little boost here on the channel and strengthen us on YouTube. The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is poised for a strong box office launch. Even though it's not considered the best in the franchise, the film takes the saga in a new direction, set 300 years after the death of Caesar in War for the Planet of the Apes, released in 2017. The protagonist this time is Noah, a monkey who helps a human girl, May, as they face the tyrannical Proximus Caesar, who distorted Caesar's original teachings for his own ends. According to Deadline, the release of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is projected to have a gross box office weekend between $54 million and $61 million. This opening projection is in line with what Rise of the Planet of the Apes and War for the Planet of the Apes earned in their first days of release, but falls below the openings of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and Tim Burton's 2001 Planet of the Apes remake. The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes has the potential to become a box office success, even if it doesn't have the best franchise opening of all time. Set 300 years after the events of the trilogy that began with Rise of the Planet of the Apes, the film continues the story in an engaging way. The previous trilogy received much critical acclaim, being considered one of the most captivating prequels in any long-running franchise. This new chapter may expand on the elements that made the previous trilogy a financial and critical success. By exploring Caesar's legacy and featuring stunning cinematography, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes promises a memorable cinematic experience. Considering that this is the first film in the franchise since 2017, its release should be seen as a must-see event in theaters. Dune, Part 2, and Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire stand out as major box office successes in 2024 so far, following their releases in March. However, until the arrival of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes in theaters on May 10th, there are no other highly anticipated franchise releases. The only significant competition will likely be The Fall Guy, which will have been in the market for a week. With its promise of visual spectacle and a new engaging story, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes could kick off the summer success season and become a standout at the box office. Tell me, are you going to watch the movie Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, or are you going to skip it this time and watch it on streaming? I'm really curious to know your answer. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Your subscription is very important for both you and me, because this way you always receive notifications of new news coming out in the nerd world, and I can do my job better and keep you informed every day. See you later, alligator.